In this short video, I wanted to talk about our relationship with ourselves, our attitude towards ourselves and our bodies through different life seasons. Why is this important, you might ask? It is important because our relationship with ourselves can actually tangibly affect the outcomes that we get in life, career, sports, business. We all have some goals or desired direction that we want to move to. The question is, where does it come from? Does it come from space of self-appreciation, self-respect, self-acceptance? Or does it come from space where we constantly look for what is wrong with us, with our identity, with our body shape? Because this will affect how we feel, what we do, how we do it, and how we present ourselves to the world around us, how we connect with other people. We also need to remember that we go through different seasons, life seasons, where our priorities, our needs, our identity, our body shape do change. When we go through these transitions, we can experience a fair bit of stress or feel under pressure. Some people might argue that stress and pressure are good for us. I would say it is good for us in controllable small doses, because when we experience constant pressure, we live under a lot of stress for a long period of time. It can actually do the opposite. It can demotivate us, it can put us in a space of self-dissatisfaction and procrastination. It can actually stop us from taking action towards what we want. This is why coming from the space of self-acceptance can create a solid foundation for strong self-esteem, self-belief, confidence, resilience, self-support, and achievement long-term. Self-acceptance doesn't mean giving up on oneself or letting oneself go. It means accepting, appreciating, and being patient with oneself through any life season. It means accepting yourself with care, your strengths, your weaknesses, your body shape, and all its imperfections. Yes, it's easy to appreciate and accept oneself when one is young, or when one is in the best shape of their life, or one is achieving a lot and performing well. Yet, we need to remember that life is diverse, life is a process, and when we say process, it means constant change. And sometimes in life, we might feel like we're going in circles, or we might feel that we're taking 2 steps back before we take 1 step forward. Because life is different from what we see on social media or in glossy magazines. We also sometimes may create the ideal image of ourselves or have a role model. And it is great to have goals and role models, yet if the gap between real us and ideal us that we create in our minds is too great, we can make it really hard for ourselves to take steps towards that goal, and instead all we see is what we haven't achieved and what we are missing. Giving yourself right to look after yourself, to be patient with yourself, can give you strength, resilience through different life transitions, and give you better focus on what you do at that point in time to get better and do better. Thank you for your attention.